everyone, what's up, and welcome back to Seinfeld's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas' narrative walkthrough, and we are going to continue on with the high strand on the next mission called Cop Wheels.
Alright, here's the plan. It's all about the art of deception. While I get as much heat on me as possible, y'all get away with the green.
Question, how does the Mafia normally move cash out of Caligula's?
Bingo. Stripes for Mr. Zero here.
Hey, good job, you little ass kisser.
Ow.
So, we gonna steal ourselves an armored car and respray it so it looks like one of the regular trucks.
What about the police escorts? Whenever they move cash around, they use police motorcycles as outriders.
Exactly what I was thinking. Come on, come with me, and we gonna go get some cop wheels. You get the Packer, hit the Julius Thruway and keep moving. I'll steal the bikes and get them to you.
Alright, so we send Guppy to get the Packer, and we need to steal 4 police bikes for whatever reason, even though only 2 are actually used in the heist, and get them safely onto the back of the Packer first. So, as you see, there are 4 blips on the radar, and the Packer's circling the outskirts of town, but you'll have to be quick. It does leave soon. I don't know why it would be leaving, because if Guppy's actually going to get the Packer, then wouldn't he still be driving it around until all 4 police bikes are, securely locked onto the back of it? I see that part I don't quite understand, but again, whatever, it's a game. We're just doing as we're told in order to complete the mission. As you see, we started with 12 minutes in order to obtain all 4 bikes. 2 of them will be parked, and the other 2 will, technically they're all parked at the beginning, but as you drive up to them, 2 of them will stay parked, and the other 2 will have cops on them and be driven off. So the first one I'm going to is over here at the hospital in Lost and Tourist, and the hospital one, and I think the V-Rock, or the one near the V-Rock Hotel, are the 2 that will be driven off. And the reason why I mentioned that is because the parked ones, you'll get a 1-star one level once you take it. The ones that are be driven off, no matter what, I think you'll get like a 2-star one level. And it is recommended that you take an actual car, like what I'm in order to get these cops off their bikes, because trying to shoot the bikes themselves will not get the cop off the bike. And I think I was trying to run him over here, but I just didn't quite make it. As you saw, just ramming into him constantly didn't really do much in terms of like obtaining a 1 level or anything like that. So I just wanted to. Alright, it's best to always knock him off the bike first and then obtain the bike. And like I said, no matter what, you'll still cancel. Again, I don't know why she activates. So sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, sorry, that just kind of threw me off. Where was he at? Yeah, so obtaining this bike would have got you a 2-star 1 level anyway, but of course, killing the cop, I got one, no matter what. And then once you obtain it, just look on your map and see what the quickest way to the freeway is. Like I said, the Packer will be on the freeway and just circling in a clockwise manner. The reason why I say clockwise is because if you're not entirely sure which way to go, to be the quickest way to get to the Packer, it's always best to kind of see where it's lined up at on the freeway and then start heading towards it in the opposite direction or counterclockwise direction, so you could get to it quicker, like if you're on the opposite side of the map. It's just the best way to do it. And of course, once you actually get to the Packer, as you saw, I kind of drove it forward, or slightly inched it forward. And you have to see that cutscene of the passenger giving the thumbs up, so you know it's securely locked in place. Otherwise, if you try to get off it before that little cutscene happens, then the bike will just fall off and probably slide back down. And of course, also be very careful whenever you run back down the Packer to make sure that there's no vehicles right behind it that could run you over. And see, I'm doing absolutely terrible at driving right now, but whatever. I'm just heading towards the second one, which I'm just saying, like, hey, it's the closest one, so I'm going towards it. I don't know if it's technically the closest one, but yeah, they're all on this side now. Here we go. So I'm just going to go to this one and I think this one should be a part 1. Of course, I run them over, so I still get a 2-star wanted level, but whatever. And, but like I said, this one you should just get a 1-star wanted level if you don't actually try to kill the cop or hit him. So after you get the second bike, just rinse and repeat. See where the Packer is. Like I said before, it's kind of on the opposite side, so I'm heading in the opposite direction, counterclockwise, to get to it fastest. Or just cutting across the city. You could also do it this way. I mean, you are on the bike. Whichever way you can make it to the Packer quickest. You know, it's up to you, up to your discretion. You know, it's Grand Theft Auto. You do what you want, however you want to do it. But anyway, so yeah, that's really basically it for this. Is just collecting the remaining 2 bikes, and I will see you all whenever I get to the final bike. Alright, and here we are at the final bike now, which, as you can see, I went ahead and just took out the cop immediately, which, like I said, you should do, because this is the V-Rock Hotel one, and no matter what, he will be driving off anyway. Of course, don't get stuck in the parking lot, but I already have a 2-star wanted level anyway, so again, it doesn't really matter on my end, you know, what happens. But as you can see, there are like what, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left, and I'm already on the final bike, just quickly heading up to the Packer. Of course, make sure you don't hit any vehicles along the way, like I just did there. Jinxed it, of course. And yeah, just making your way along. 3 minutes left. Again, I don't know why we have to collect 4 bikes, because like I said, in the actual heist mission only 2 are used, but whatever. Do what you gotta do. And should I come away? Nah, because it's not this stretch. That's fine. And bikes are fast enough, so there you go. And once you have the final bike, of course, again, just carefully inch it forward, and it should lock in place automatically, and you'll have the final cutscene.
Okay, that should do us. Take care of those bikes. Now get out of here.
Alright, and that is it. Mission passed. You get some additional respect. Yay! And now you have the cop wheels. But of course, more importantly, is to go into the stats and make sure you are at 91.44% towards 100% completion. That is it for this video, everyone. I love you all, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Adios.